So I'm now going to do her hands. So we start from the end here, right? I've got some little bits, and I am going to take any bits out. Now I've got batting, so I've just pulled little bits off, and I'm going to try and make those so that fairly equal, so that we know what we're doing. We know how much we've got on each side, and we're going to start by just covering them over like that and turning them round and letting those fibres just catch. Gonna fold it over like that. Just make sure they're not getting too straight. Don't want hands to get too big. Just have a look at them there. They're nice and delicate, aren't they? I'm just going to pull that off there and bring that down. Now, one way to keep this in place, we're obviously going to give it a little stab. But there's a couple of ways. You can either wet felt this, which is the greenest solution. So you just get some soap and water, 100% pure soap preferably, none of this washing up liquid or washing fabric conditioner or any other horror like that. Just soap and water, 100% soap, pure soap, because it's the oil we're using the soap for, the oil in the soap, not its detergent qualities. We're not washing it, we're just greasing it so that we can get the fibres to lock down on each other. So that's one way of doing it. The other way is right at the end, we'll hairspray. That's my option I'm going to take, and cheap hairspray that is. And the other one is you could dip it in some wax. I'm not sure that they are equal. No, that is slightly longer, isn't it? So I'm just going to unwrap that. Oh, can't be bothered. I'm just going to do that and bend it a little bit there. Because I'm lazy. There we go. All done. It's good to see how to get out of a tight spot. So I always let you see my mistakes. Right, there we go. I'm going to make him, her, it, they, whoever, doesn't matter. Their hand, like this. I do like making really cute things, I've decided. Just going to go like that, just finishing that little bit of wool off. But if you were short on wool, you don't have to do that. Right, and twist it around a couple of times, give it a little stab. Now for her arms, I am going to make her into, already got a blue angel. I think I might make her a green angel this time. Okay, so I'm going to get a bit of wool, pull it off, and I'm going to split that. And I'm going to get the rest of it untangled. I've got black pipe cleaner on some merino and silk. That's really not a good combination. I'll put that out of the way. Okay, so I'm just going to go up to there and then back, I think. I'm going to stab it down there. Now, because we've got an unevenness here, that's why I'm starting here. Because otherwise it will continue to be uneven. You will continue to struggle to keep control of it. I'm just coming to her wrist, and I want it to stand slightly proud of her wrist. I want it to look like a sleeve. I'm just going to go around like that. Can you see we've got a bit of a sleeve then coming on? And up. And it is a bit loose, but I think we've got a nice kind of shaped arm there. I'm kind of loath to go over the top there really. I'm just going to go under her back and round there. And then we will do the same thing on the other side. I'm just going to stab that down quickly and just lock it into place. Try not to go too all the way through. So we're going to go in shallowly. All over. So we have the drape. So if we decide to keep it like this, this will make sense in fullness of time. It does look elegant and purposeful rather than abandoned and because I didn't know what I was doing, which is never the way we want to make it look. Right, that's that one. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. I'm going to rip that a little bit. What am I doing? I started here, didn't I? All the way down. I'll push that back up there a bit. And if you do get a lump and it looks awful, so I'm a bit concerned that that is too much there. I've got too much of an overlap going on. So basically what's happened is I've got a thick bit going on here and a thin bit there, so as I'm wrapping it's getting thicker and thicker. I'm going to reassess that bit. It's nice and thin and nice and thin, that's what we want. And we're going to just fold that bit there and start coming back, and look, all of a sudden it's not as bad as, I mean it's still being a pest, but not as bad as it was. Okay, all the way back up. Oh, it's looking nice. It's thicker at the top. We can always make it thicker. It's very difficult to get anything to go thinner, but thicker is just not a problem. Okay, so now I went across there at that side. I'm going to go across here at this side. So down her back. If you're feeling super confident, you don't have to just stop there. You can just carry on. You know, make it a lot thicker. So there we go. We've got her shoulders done. I'm going to spend a little time just getting it all together, just needling it now, and then we will do round here and her body. Okay.